Hello students, in this video we will discuss about calculation of yield and conversion. So this video will be useful for chemistry students and mainly for organic chemistry students to calculate yield and conversion of whatever the organic synthesis they will perform in the laboratory. So for these calculations you need to remember three formulae. The first one is percentage yield. Percentage yield is equal to actual yield of the product divided by expected yield of the product into 100. So this actual yield of the product is also called as a practical yield, and expected yield of the product is also called as a theoretical yield. So theoretical yield we can calculate using this formula. Theoretical yield is equal to molecular weight of the product divided by molecular weight of the substrate into weight of the substrate. And third one is percentage conversion. So conversion we can calculate with this formula: weight of the substrate consumed in the reaction divided by weight of the substrate taken for the reaction into 100, right? So let's see some examples. So this is our first problem. This is nitration of nitrobenzene. So first we will read it. The 10 gram of nitrobenzene was reacted with 15 ml of concentrate nitric acid and 10 ml of concentrate sulfuric acid. 12.0 gram of purified dinitrobenzene, metadinitrobenzene was obtained, and calculate the percentage yield of the reaction. So first we will write a reaction for this. This is my nitrobenzene, which is my starting material, and metadinitrobenzene. It will be my product. So to calculate theoretical yield, we need molecular weight of both. So first you write down molecular weight of starting material and molecular weight of product. So molecular weight of nitrobenzene is 123. Molecular weight of metadinitrobenzene is 168. Okay. So sometimes the students find it difficult to remember formula to calculate theoretical yield. So there is one very simple reaction. Say 1 mole of starting material will generate 1 mole of product. So what is mole? Mole means weight of the compound, weight of the compound, or weight of the compound divided by its molecular weight. Okay, so here we need 1 mole of starting material, means 1 mole of nitrobenzene. So molecular weight is 123. So if you take 123 grams of nitrobenzene, it will be 1 mole. Okay, so here if you take 123 grams of nitrobenzene, you will get 168 gram of metadinitrobenzene, right? It's molecular weights of starting material and product. Now in our reaction, how much of nitrobenzene we have used? We have used 10 gram of nitrobenzene. So suppose 10 grams of nitrobenzene will give you X gram of metadinitrobenzene. So simple cross multiplication we will perform here. So 123 into X is equal to 168 into 10. So we have performed simple cross multiplication. So we need a value of x here. So x is equal to 168 divided by 123 into 10. Okay, so this is same thing we write in the form of formula. Theoretical yield is equal to molecular weight of product divided by molecular weight of starting material into weight of starting material. So if you are finding it difficult to remember this formula, you can simply reach to this equation using this relation. 1 mole of starting material will give you 1 mole of product. Okay, so now we just calculate this. So you will get your theoretical yield. So theoretical yield will be 1.36 into 10. So it will be 13.6 gram here, right? 13.6 gram. Okay, now this is your theoretical yield, right? So now we need percentage yield. So what is percentage yield? Percentage yield is equal to practical yield upon theoretical yield into 100. So practical yield is 12.0 gram. Theoretical yield, which we have calculated, that is 13.6 into 100. So your answer will be 88.2%. 88.2%. Right? Now let's move to the next problem. So here 10 gram of benzoic acid was obtained by hydrolysis of 10 gram of benzonitrile. Calculate percentage yield of this conversion. So you can first write reaction. Benzonitrile, on hydrolysis it will generate benzoic acid. Right. So we need molecular weight of benzonitrile starting material is equal to 103. Molecular weight of benzoic acid, which is your product, is 122. Right? Now we'll go as per the formula. Suppose theoretical yield is equal to molecular weight of product divided by molecular weight of starting material into weight of starting material. Okay, so here we will just add these values. So 122 divided by 103 into weight of starting material, how much of benzonitrile taken? 10 gram. So we'll write 10 here. So you will get your answer. So theoretical yield will be 11.84 gram. Right? Now we'll calculate percentage yield. What is the formula for percentage yield? Percentage yield is equal to practical yield divided by theoretical yield into 100. So you can put the values there. Practical yield is 10 gram of benzoic acid was obtained. So 10.0 is your practical yield. Theoretical yield, which we have calculated, that was 11.84 gram into 100. So after this you will get your answer. So percentage yield will be 84.4% for this conversion, right? Now we'll move to next. So here 2 grams of benzaldehyde and 2 grams of acetophenone were reacted together in presence of base in ethanol water mixture, and 3 grams of benzylidene acetophenone was obtained. Calculate percentage yield. So first we will write reaction for this conversion. So benzaldehyde and acetophenone. So these two will react together and we will get benzylidene acetophenone. So this benzylidene acetophenone is also called as chalcone. I hope you have recognized this reaction. What's the name for this reaction? It's aldol condensation reaction, right? So you will get alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compound. So now we have two starting materials, benzaldehyde and acetophenone. So with respect to which starting material you will calculate yield, theoretical yield, right? So that is the problem. So here we need to find out limiting agent. Right? So we need to calculate moles of both the starting materials. So first we will calculate moles of benzaldehyde. So we'll follow our regular method. We'll write molecular weight of benzaldehyde. Molecular weight of benzaldehyde is 106. Molecular weight of acetophenone is 120. Okay, now we'll calculate moles of both benzaldehyde and this. So moles of benzaldehyde is equal to 2.0. It is already given in gram, right? If it is given in the ml, you need to convert that into gram. So it is given in grams, so there's no issue. You can take that as such. So 2.0 divided by 106. So it will be 0.0188 moles of benzaldehyde. Now we'll calculate moles of acetophenone in the same way. It's 2.02 grams, right? Moles of acetophenone. So 2.0 divided by 120, it will be 0.0166, right? So here moles of benzaldehyde were 0.0188 and moles of acetophenone are 0.0166, right? So this reagent is present in less amount. So this acetophenone will get consumed completely in the reaction, right? And this benzaldehyde will remain unreacted. Some amount of benzaldehyde will remain unreacted, right? So what is limiting agent in this reaction? The reagent which is present in the less amount or which will get consumed completely in the reaction. So acetophenone is your limiting agent here. Acetophenone is your limiting agent here, right? So you will calculate yield, theoretical yield with respect to acetophenone, right? So theoretical yield. So now you can calculate this. Theoretical yield is equal to molecular weight of product divided by molecular weight of starting material into weight of starting material. So molecular weight of chalcone is 203, molecular weight of acetophenone is 120 into 2 gram of acetophenone we have taken, right? So if you perform this calculation, answer will be 3.38 gram. This will be theoretical yield, and then percentage yield. Percentage yield for this conversion will be, so 3.0 grams of benzylidene acetophenone was obtained. So 3.0 divided by 3.38 into 100. So percentage yield for this reaction will be 88.7%. Okay, so when there are two starting materials involved, you need to find out limiting agent, and limiting agent is the one which will get consumed completely in the reaction first, or which is present in the less amount. So we need to compare the moles of those two substrate or starting materials, and you need to find out limiting agent. The rest other steps are same. Then here we will calculate conversion. So 0.2 grams of acetophenone was observed in quantitative analysis of reaction mass after 1 hour. Amount of acetophenone taken for reaction was 2.5 gram. Calculate percentage conversion. Okay, so what is the formula for percentage conversion? Amount of starting material consumed, in the reaction divided by starting material, or amount of starting material taken for the reaction, into 100. Okay, so what is the amount of starting material consumed? That will be 2.5 minus amount of acetophenone remain unreacted, so which is 0.2. so you will get 2.3 gram, right? Amount of starting material consumed will be amount of starting material taken for the reaction minus amount of starting material remain unreacted. So you will get amount of starting material consumed. Then you can find out percentage conversion. 2.3 divided by 2.5 into 100. Percentage conversion. So it will be, so just perform this calculation and you will get the answer for this. So thank you so much.